Hi Leo, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is your May 2022 reading for the week, and I'm in the middle of pulling your oracle cards. Do you want that one? Thank you. And then I will go ahead and pull your tarot. For those of you that have subscribed and are my continuous viewers, like, share and leave comments, thank you so much. It is so helpful for the channel when you do that. There's about 600,000 videos, I think it's per hour, being released on YouTube, so your engagement with your subscriptions and watching the videos really helps. Thank you so much. Spirit, can I have the present position for Leo, please? Thank you. Ace of Wands in reverse. Thank you. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Coins in the reverse. Thank you. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Spirit, can I have what's in the strength for Leo for this week? What's in their strength position? Thank you. Which way? Upright. Thank you. The Three of Wands. Do you want these? Thank you. Can I have... We've got the Eight of Wands and we've got the Six of Wands in the reverse. Thank you. Do you need one more? Yes. Thank you. All right, Ten of Swords in the upright. Why is it in the upright? Okay, thanks. Can I have the you want that over here? And the challenge. Okay, thank you. And you want the Six of Wands in the challenge too. Okay. Anything else then for the strength? No. Can I have what's good in the outcome for Leo for the week? Thank you. We have the Chariot card. Temperance in the reverse. That's weird. You have to really explain that one, Spirit. And we have the Moon in reverse. Thank you. Yeah, I am hearing it. Thank you. We have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Cups coming out together for the outcome. Okay, so what we have here, Leo, is your present position. Okay, this is meant to validate the reading, this row right here. If in the present position it doesn't make sense to you, then one or two things are happening. You're watching the reading too early, and you need to come back to the reading at the end of the month or the beginning of next month, and then watch the entire reading. Or this reading may not be for you. I'm a psychic and a medium, so it's important that the reading become validated, that this is your reading. Not all readings will apply to you just because they're a Leo reading. Okay, so in the present position, what we have to validate that this is your reading is we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Nine of Coins, and we have the Queen of Wands, and they've all come out in the reverse position. Spirit, can you tell me more? What's going on here with Leo in their present position? So it feels like there's this feeling that things are... It feels like you're thinking about a lot of things. You're thinking a lot about... Spirit makes me feel here you're thinking a lot about the past. Spirit makes me feel here that there's like a time in your life where things were very certain for you and now they're not. It feels like here in the Ace of Wands that you're in a situation that you should feel very passionately about, but it doesn't really bring out that passionate side in a way that you want it to, but there is passion there, but it's just not in the way that it seems to be occurring. And this seems to be, now this is a general reading, switch it up to how you need it to be in regards to what makes sense to you. But for many of you, it has to do with something that you love, right? It has to do with the Knight of Cups being in reverse, it has to do with a situation that you love. And now for some of you, this has to do with family, this has to do with the past. That's coming out quite strongly here. It shows here in the Nine of Coins in the reverse. It feels like you need help with something, Leo, that's going on in the present position. It feels like you are doing something on your own, but really you kind of need the support, and you're not reaching out for it, or you don't have it. Here in the Queen of Wands in the reverse, it does feel like a lot of worry is going on, a lot of contemplation about things, situations and people is going on for you, and trying to understand what direction you should go in. It feels like a little bit of a lost energy, meaning that you feel a little bit lost right now, Leo. Here in the Strength position, we have communication here. We have very strong energy of the Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So it feels like there's communication here. It feels like somebody is talking to you about your future. It feels like you're talking to them about your future as well. So this is very, very positive, because it feels like, you know, where in the past there's been a lot of things that you've had to overcome. Here, what it shows is that the dream of a new future, the thoughts of a new future. And I feel like somebody is bringing that out of you. Somebody is communicating with you, or you're communicating with them. Doesn't matter. There's some really positive communication about all the different aspects of your life, and how to bring forward what it is that you want. There's a sense in your energy of kind of, for some of you, kind of, you know, switching out of that kind of feeling fed up and like the best days have gone, and that you should have done things a long time ago, or things were not put in place. But that is not true, right? As long as you've got breath in your body, you've got an ability to do something. It may not be the thing, you know, if you wanted to become an Olympic athlete and you're 65 years old, well, you know what, that dream's not going to happen now. But it doesn't mean that you can't get involved in something related, right? Like coaching or something like that, or just whatever. I don't know what it would be. I'm not in the Olympics, but so not all is not lost, is what Spirit is making me feel, right? So somebody is helping and encouraging you to see things in a different perspective. Here in the challenge, and this is what's going on, right? There's a lot of kind of hurt and pain that's coming up. For some of you, there's a trigger, there's an anniversary. It caused you a lot of pain, and it took away the wind from your sails. Where you were going on a certain path, it changed you night and day. But whatever this is, it's coming up, and it feels like an anniversary for many of you. For those of you that can't take that, it's an anniversary of some sort that kind of changed your life. For others of, you know, for those of you, it's just that there's been a tremendous amount of hurt and pain in your life that you're challenged with overcoming. And it shows here that you want victory over it. And it's just the challenge. It's your thoughts more than anything else. I feel like it's not happening out now for many of you. It doesn't feel like it's happening now, but it's happening certainly in the mind. And as long as anything is happening in the mind, it may as well be happening right now, because that's the way the mind works. Here in the outcome, if I can bloody reach it, is the Chariot card, the Temperance card. Now, Spirit, please bring forward why we have the Chariot and the Temperance. Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it. In the reverse. So what we have here in the outcome is something that's suddenly going to move for you. There's something where was taking a long time, or it's been a long time in the making, and it feels like it's going to suddenly move forward. There is some divine timing kind of in this situation, and the right people or the right places or things or whatever needed to have occurred. So suddenly it feels like, kind of as you're in the midst of this kind of a little bit of a dwelling energy of the past, it does feel like what happens here is things start to go very, very quickly for you, and in an event that has nothing to do with kind of what you're thinking about, but something separate that's for you, that you've already put into motion, and it's going to speed up. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of good vibes kind of coming off of this. Here in the Moon card in reverse, I feel like you get to speak your piece. I feel like there's some conquering of that challenging energy, and it feels like you overcome the challenge. It feels like it doesn't take you out or render you kind of helpless as it usually does if this is an anniversary, but it feels like you overcome it here with the Moon card in reverse. In the Two of Wands and the Queen of Cups in the upright position, you're looking at what is going on and what you need for the future. You need love. That's most certainly there. And what you're feeling right now is that whatever is going on right now in a love situation, it's not the way that you want it. It needs to be leveled up. It needs to happen and occur in a much more profound way. And so as you go after something else, and it could be to do with career, or it has something completely to, it doesn't have anything to do with a relationship, it has something to do with you, a hobby, I don't know, career, work, but it's unrelated to love. And as you go after that, it kind of helps you to put things into context. That, so right now all your kind of eggs are in one basket for some of you in a love situation, where it feels like that's the only thing that brings you any type of, I don't know, maybe happiness, but the happiness is unfulfilling, right? So it's not really bringing you happiness, but there's a part of you that doesn't want to let it go. But here in the Chariot, whatever moves this situation forward, it's going to affect your love situation, and it's going to affect you looking at your home situation or life in a very, very different way, and reaching to the future and having kind of like this new lease of life on the future and all the opportunities that are ahead of you. Now, it does mean that you go into the unknown here. It does feel like whatever this opportunity is, and it does feel like an opportunity. Spirit just said opportunity of a lifetime for some of you. So you do want to take it. You do want to jump into that. We have here movement. Again, this Chariot energy is coming out again in the Oracle. And so for many of you, it has to do with travel. It has to do with movement. It has to do with kind of getting back into the swing of things. And that is very, very, very positive in this energy. Here, the storm fields, I feel like there's some resistance around you. I feel like somebody around you may find you moving forward in your own direction a little bit threatening, or just kind of like, instead of them being supportive, I feel like they may be speaking out of both sides of their mouth. All right, I feel like there may be, right, there's some insecurity, and it feels like it has to do with a love or home or family situation, where somebody is not encouraging you in the way that they need to encourage you, because it feels like they're going to lose you. So there's some insecurity. You need to ignore it. This is your life, and you need to do what is right for you. They need to do what's right for them, and never the twain shall meet, right? So ignore. Don't base your decision over here with all these opportunities based upon this love relationship. You've got to do what's right for you in your mind, okay? And if you're this unhappy with a certain situation, it's imperative that you move forward in a different direction, right? Because we're not born to be unhappy. We're born to find our happiness and to create the things that make us happy. If someone can't tolerate that, they need to to, I mean, maybe communication needs to happen, but I feel like you're all communicated out with this love situation, if you can take it. And love could mean family, it could mean friend, it could mean foe, it doesn't matter what it means. But it's something that you need to try and just kind of move past what they think. Here in the moonlight, what's happening is there's a wish happening here, and you want something to manifest, and whatever this is, it is moving forward, but it feels like maybe in this week you're not going to get an answer, but you will. I feel like you're in your heart, in your soul, you're wishing for whatever this is to come up positive and for you to get a yes, that it's yours. And so here we've got the this kind of dream coming out, and I do feel like it's going to be a positive outcome, Leo. I do feel like it's a wish fulfillment. So stay strong there, and focus on you. Don't, whatever this anniversary is, please don't dwell here, because there's a lot of pain and suffering here, and it is in the past, it is not happening now. So you don't want to stay in it, because all it's going to do is what? Make you feel really, really stressed out and down, and that is not what you need. It's already happened. It is not happening now, okay? And so you have to take your mind out of that situation. You have to not talk about it. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but the more you talk, the more you pick out a wound, Leo, the more it's going to bleed. All right? So you have to allow other people to talk about whatever is going on with them that is present, and not go into the past over here. It's done. All right. Leo, I hope this helped, and I will speak to you soon.